Hey everybody, it's Love is Kind Part 2. Welcome to Wrapped in Love, the workshop, where we actively work to show more of God's love in our lives. And we're talking about kindness and how there is no reward if you love only those that love you. So being kind to your enemies, loving your foes, the ones that oppose you, the ones that hurt you. It takes growth to get to this point. It's one of the hardest things to do. In the workshop we started by praying for our own spirits. Cause suppose you don't want to. All right. Suppose you don't want to be kind to your foe. Because kindness opens up an opportunity for a repaired relationship. And maybe I don't trust this person has grown enough to not hurt me again. So if I'm kind to them and somehow we get cool, how do I know that they won't get me like they got me the first time? And that's a valid question, because that's a real risk. But you being kind is not really about your relationship with them. It really has more to do with your relationship with God. A kind act doesn't mean that now y'all are instantly BFFs, nor does it mean they will make a change. What it means is you now understand God more. You have a better understanding of Christ and his sacrifice. You understand more of how good he is to you. Christ died for us while we were sinners, enemies. There wasn't peaceful living when it came to you and me. When I think about God, I am the one that caused the rift in the relationship. It's my sins that put Christ on the cross. So being kind has more to do with your relationship with God and strengthening that. Christ told us to pray, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lord, when I sin against you, show me forgiveness. Have mercy at the same level that I'm able to forgive those who sin against me. Kindness and forgiveness go hand in hand. Understanding how hard this is for humans, I can see why God attached some rewards for those who love their enemies. And one reward is you learn how free you are. People can't control you. Someone does something to get under your skin and you respond by blessing them. How free are you? How much power do you have? You will completely throw a person off if they are trying to be evil and vindictive and you are good to them in spite of. The Bible says you will heap burning coals on their heads. All of the evil and the hatred they show you, along with your blessings, you will send all of that bad right back to them. Which brings us to Acts chapter 2, verse 37. It says, the people were cut to their hearts. Peter preached the first sermon in Christianity in this chapter. He's explaining who Jesus is, how good he is, and what he really did when they were all yelling, crucify him. When they were being evil for no reason. When they showed hatred for no cause at all. In that sermon, as Peter spoke, the people came to understand how kind God was to them. Burning coals on their heads. They were cut to their hearts. And they said, brothers, what shall we do? What shall we do to be saved? Is the question they asked. Now look at the power Jesus showed. How much power was it not to cut them down at the cross? Think about it. That's powerful. And he wants you to have that same power. It's some rewards going out for those who love their enemies. And I know I want a reward from the Lord. So to continue to workshop this, as you pray for your own spirit, as He softens your heart. Ask Him for an opportunity to display this power, to really learn how free you are, how people can't control you with their words, how they can't control you with their antics, and ask for an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with Him. God will send a foe to your life. He will present you with a person that's difficult to love. And I pray that you recognize this. And when you recognize that opportunity, please take advantage of it. You're going to grow in ways that you don't even know. And the Lord will reward you for that. This is Wrapped in Love, the workshop, where we actively work to show more of God's love in our lives. May God bless you, and I hope you have a great day.